Around a year ago, March 2021, I contracted COVID-19. That was before vaccines were available to the general population where I live. My immune system didn't stand a chance. It was 3 weeks of debilitating experience that left a mark. I barely remembered those 3 weeks. It felt as if an elephant was standing on my chest. I felt like only 10% of my mucus-ridden lungs were available to me. I couldn't smell or taste anything. I would force myself to swallow plain toast soaked in orange juice and chug antihistamines with Tylenol. I felt so weak that I couldn't even call an ambulance. I was exhausted and delirious to a point that I didn't even care whether I lived or died. It's been more than a year since I made any video showing my journey from fat to fit. 3 years ago, I made a plan. More of a promise. I promised myself that I would get fit, that I would get to a more healthy weight range. That was in 2018. In the last 3 years, I tried to train myself, sought help from friends, and even summoned the courage to hire a trainer. Even when the pandemic happened, I felt discouraged at first, but I still went forward. During the second lockdown, I worked out for more than 50 days at home. Each day I pushed my absolute best. All was going well, despite the challenging circumstances of quarantine, the hot and cold lockdown approach of the government, the general paranoia, and the failing psychological state of all of us. And then I got sick. After my recovery, I realized that it fucked me up inside. For 3 months, I had trouble breathing going up and down the stairs. I tried to pick up where I left things off, but COVID completely messed up my system. I got injured at least 3 times training. Not that injury wasn't a thing before, but recovering after COVID was extremely difficult. There was a time I had tendonitis on both of my ankles and I had to stay bedridden for 2 weeks. Breathing got better over time, but I can still feel the after effects. Running out of breath if I try to walk fast or run. It's not as bad as last year, but there are subtle reminders. It's been a challenging year, but I cannot stay in a hiatus for the rest of my life. So I will just accept whatever has happened and cherish all the obstacles as my most expensive lessons. It's been months that I have worked out. My muscles are weaker. My cardio was laughable before, but now it's pitiful. But I cannot afford to remain weak forever. It's time to get off my ass and start working on myself again. I'm grateful for those who kept encouraging me. And most important of all, I'm grateful that I'm alive. I learned how fragile life can be, but I can't stay static in it. I must move forward and push myself as much as I can, or else, what's the alternative? Stopping? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. No matter how hard I fall, I'll pick myself up. Stay tuned for my next video, where I will do an introspection of everything that happened and restart my journey.